I am here to do another request video. No, this time it is actually about an anime that I know of and I love and I enjoy, and it's probably within my favorite animes of all time. So everyone calm the fuck down. We're not gonna have another incest freak out and shit. Okay? Okay? You can thank J-Zone Productions for this request. It is for me to talk about Zatch and why I like it so. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. So I guess for the people who don't know what Zatch is, it used to come on Toonami around 2007, 2006, I think. Pretty much, Zatch is the English name for it. I think it's originally known by it's like known as Gash Bell, but I guess they changed it. Apparently, what it's supposed to translate out to is like the original name is Konjinki no Gash Bell, and which is supposed to translate out to is Golden Gash Bell. And in America, we got to translate it to Zatch Bell, which I know why, because gash, the word gash is supposed to be like another word for a wound, so they switched it to Zatch, which I don't mind. I like Zatch Bell. I like the way they did Zatch Bell. But anyways, I guess I should explain. The whole plot of it is that every 1,000 years there has to be the battle to decide who's going to be king of the Momoto world. What Momoto are these fucking creatures. And so what they pretty much do is they send out, I think, was it like 100 Momoto? Yeah, there's 100 Momoto they send out every 1,000 years to fight. The Momoto have to fight with these human partners because they can't use their full powers, which are now locked within their own specific spell book. You know, fucking spell book. As they grow and learn with their human partner, they grow and get more powers. And they pretty much duke it out until one of them is left, and then that person is the Momoto king/queen. And that's the main plot of the story. The title comes from the main character, well, I guess one of the main characters, Zatch Bell, or Gash Bell, if you want to go from the weeaboo Japanese kind of deal, who is delivered to 14-year-old Kyo Takamine, whose father sends Zatch to him to help him and all the other crap. And that's pretty much where the fucking stories take place. You don't learn the plot. I've actually spoiled you, because you technically don't even learn that plot until, like, I think 5 or 10 episodes in, somewhere around there. I think it's like within the first few episodes you learn about it. The English dub is by Viz Media. Fucking hate Viz Media. You know why? Because they fucking... The entire series is 150 episodes, and they only got to 104. And oh yes, and the DVD volumes only go to episode 52. But the whole request was to talk about why I like the series. It's one of the first anime I watched. It's kind of a bullshit shonen. It's like Mare. It's a bullshit shonen. It's not like one of those shonens meant to be like fucking up there with the greats. It's just it's a good shonen, but it's not like the best fucking shonen in the world. But I love it anyway. Like, I can marathon Zatch Bell because the character development in the beginning of the show is ridiculous. The fights are fucking really cool. To me, it was like Pokemon if Pokemon was taken like a few steps further, because shit gets really goddamn kind of raw in certain episodes of Zatch Bell. And if you want a good representation of a good Zatch Bell fight, Zatch versus Bari. You watch that fight, you will fucking be happy. Point blank. It's funny because of how that fight turns out, but that is one of my favorite fucking fights. That fight, I like a lot of the fights from the Moto from 1,000 Years Ago arc, which, you know, you'll never see in the DVD version. You literally would have to look that shit up on YouTube. I like Zatch versus Rops. I like Zatch and Tia versus, what's his name? LaRousse. I like... Barry's a beast. I like Wrong Ways fights, which is like 2. It's just a cool... The fights are good, and I like the characters. The main characters you really need to be concerned with is Kyo, Zatch, Tia, Megumi, Kanchame, Fagore, Wanrei, Lian, God... I want to say Rops and what's his name? It's pissed me off because I know his name. Rops' partner for right now. Kiddo, Dr. Riddles. I think that's all the main. Oh yeah, Ponygon and Mr. Sunbeam, which you don't even know about until later because of things. Pretty much one of the main things I really like about the show is that Kyo's. If anyone's watched Death Note, which almost every fucking hardcore anime, I hate Death Note for people who don't know, but Death Note, Kyo's attitude is very similar to Death Note. It's really similar to Light's from Death Note because they're very smart, they're very strategic, they analyze a lot of shit. Kyo shit's more shonen-esque, so he's not as annoying as Light, because Light pisses me off. So that's a good parallel for you. I just like the way he grows, because he starts out as a kid who's really smart, has no friends, and is very uppity. And he grows to have like this huge amount of friends, people who care about him and shit. He grows to be more considerate, and just grows into a stronger person. And that's one of my favorite things about this fucking series. The character development's like ridiculous. For a bullshit shonen, it has like a really good ounce of character development. And if you want to see a good representation of it, I think it's episode 7. As I said, it's very early in the series. Kyo's character development at episode 7, and I think episode 8, when he first meets Sherry and Braga, who were the other two characters I'm forgetting about. Actually, they become a main part in the second arc. There's only like the first 52 episodes are kind of just like bullshit mini arcs introducing characters, and I think around episode 52, 50, 51, 52 introduces 2 other characters, which is fucking Bianco and Penny and Udi and Alvin. Alvin actually doesn't get introduced until way later. Bianco, you see Penny, and Udi, you see Penny. Penny is Zatch's, I guess you could say, second love interest, because Tia is like a typical tsundere. Like if you know how tsundere acts, that's pretty much Tia. That's Tia all the fucking time, pretty much. The thing about Zatch that makes Zatch Bell pretty interesting with me is just the fact, it's the fights, the character development, and the fact that the main character doesn't know anything. Zatch is Luffy. Zatch is almost like exactly like Luffy. Except I think he grows more than Luffy has. Like, Luffy comes out the gate strong. Zatch actually grows to be strong. Because Zatch comes in the story not knowing any of this shit. He doesn't know he's a Momoto. He doesn't know his powers. And if you don't know what Zatch's powers are, he can shoot lightning. There's variation of lightning-related attacks. Each spell book have different attacks, and not all Momotos look like humans or little kids. Because Zatch is short as shit. That's one of the reasons why Zatch versus Bari is so badass, because it's ridiculous how much shit Zatch does. Considering the fact he's size, plus the fact it's kind of funny. He's the only character I can think of right now who is unconscious through most of his attacks. That's not a joke. He literally is not aware that he's doing his attacks because he goes unconscious when he attacks. Which I thought was kind of interesting. I didn't realize that. But it's really freaking interesting. Also, the reason why I hate Viz with Zatch Bell is for not only because they didn't finish the series, but on top of the whole DVD shit, we had 2 movies. Never saw the light of day in America. I think we got a game, and we got the trading card game, and then like an actual video game, I think on the GameCube. I think we got like 2 versions of it or something. And kind of sucked. It was also kind of spoilerific if you weren't caught up in the English version, or if you didn't know about the Japanese version, because I didn't know about the Japanese version. It's not that bad though, switching from English to Japanese around 100 and something episodes. It's still kind of fucking annoying because of the 100 something episodes, but it's still a pretty good show. But he wanted me, but J-Man or Joseph, Joseph wanted me to talk about what I liked about Zatch Bell and why it's one of my favorite series. And that's it. It's fucking awesome. So you can leave me a comment or a video response. Tell me what you do and do not like about Zatch Bell. If you never got into it, are you interested? If you are, PM me. I'll probably send you a link to a fight of it or the first episode, because I think someone on YouTube put all the episodes in English on there. And I don't really mind that, considering the fact that, you know, they didn't fucking put out all the English dubbed episodes, and Viz is really gay with their fucking episodes sometimes. But that is my reasons for liking Zatch Bell. That's why I put in my top 10. It's a good fucking series. This is requests. Also in my library module, I want to start doing my anime contest soon. So in that, could you start listing ideas you think I could do for an anime contest? And I want to start that like sometime in the next 2 weeks and shit, and we'll see what happens. But as far as that goes, this video is done. Knife is a gameplay to win. You know you got the power, power. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.